Good afternoon. I'm Rodney White, the proud principal of the Paul Lawrence Dunbar Young Men's Leadership Academy. I am honored to be given the opportunity to extend you a warm welcome to the 2020 YMLA Graduation Commencement Program. This graduation holds a special meaning for our class of 2020, as this is an unprecedented and history-making time in the world. This graduating class contains some of the brightest and most intelligent young men of our city, our state, and our country. We thank you for being a part of one of the greatest moments of their lives. Please be advised that they will be journeying into the next phase of their lives with all of our help, and they will be destined for continued success and blessings. So gather yourselves to view the graduation memories of 36 more than spectacular young men.
Hello, class of 2020. Graduation from high school is a great accomplishment in any year, but especially in 2020. You've probably seen the billboards Fort Worth ISD put up around town congratulating you. They describe you with 3 words: accomplished, determined, and resilient. Resilience is defined as the ability or skills to recover from misfortune or change. And psychologists say resilience is one of the most important traits you can have for long-term happiness and success. Well, the class of 2020 has a head start on resilience. COVID-19 turned your senior year upside down. It radically changed graduation and separated you from your friends. It even stole your prom. But here's what it did not do and what it could not take. First, your pride for what you've accomplished under very challenging circumstances. Second, the conviction in your heart that you have something to offer this world. And third, this pandemic will not steal the celebration you deserve. Wherever you are right now, I hope you are loud and proud. Know that we are all cheering right along with you, your principals, teachers, coaches, classmates, and of course, your family. Now, it would not be a commencement without a little advice. So quickly, here are little things I promise will add up to big things. First, stay informed. Check in each day to a reputable news source to learn what's going on in the world and in your community. It will broaden your thinking, impress your friends, and prepare you to vote. Vote. Stay close to your role models. Watch how they get things done without losing their humanity. Believe in yourself, even when you fail, especially when you fail. Admit your mistakes. Be woman or man enough to apologize and keep right on moving toward your dreams. If you don't remember these things, you'll be fine. You'll learn them on your own because you are resilient. You are the class of 2020. It has been a great privilege to be your superintendent. All of us wish you health, happiness, and success on your next journey, whether as a college student, a new employee, or a brand new recruit in the military. We love you. God bless.
A lot of classes that graduate always walk away feeling that their class is special. And every class does have some special qualities to it. But you, the class of 2020, you have undeniable evidence that you are indeed special. Nothing was able to stop you from accomplishing your goal. World catastrophe took place, and yet you still persevered. That's how special you are, class of 2020. You got the bragging rights that the rest of us will never be able to receive, that no matter what happened in this world, you saw your goal through to the end, and that, in my opinion, makes you the most special class that any of us has ever seen. I'm so sorry that things got taken away from you, that you didn't get to create the type of memories that so many of us have in high school. But nevertheless, you have lifelong, lasting memories that you're always going to be able to draw from. And if nothing else, you will be able to say that you're the class that persevered through it all. Class of 2020, you are indeed a special bunch. You're going to hear a lot that we're so very proud of you, and take it to heart that we mean every time we say it. We're proud of you, your stick-to-itiveness, the fact that you were able to persevere, and there'll never be another class like you. Go forth and conquer, and just know that we always got your back. Congratulations, class of 2020. You've earned everything that's coming to you.
Howdy, Fort Worth ISD, and Congratulations to the brave and courageous class of 2020. I am proud of you. I am extremely happy to share with you that today you bring honor to our community. You bring honor to our community not because of the innovations that you will bring to us in the future, but we are proud of you today because you have reached such an important day by graduating from high school. Fort Worth ISD, I am happy to be your commencement speaker. My name is Jose Luis Zelaya. I am originally from San Pedro Sula, Honduras, and I have experienced the power of higher education in a tremendous way. You see, I'm also a father of Amaris Josie, who is about to turn 9 months old. But as I think about this concept of education, one thing I know, and that is that education is power. That education has the ability to be able to transform our communities and to be able to bring a sense of hope that our families for a very long time desperately have pursued. And I applaud you for reaching such an incredible point in life. Many of you thought about dropping out. Many of you thought that it was going to be difficult graduating from high school. But today you make us proud. Many of you are first-generation college students, and you have instilled, you have put in your soul and your mind into a process that you think will change your life. We are currently living a very difficult time, a time where anxiety, where depression or fear is hitting many of us and affecting our mental well-being. But the reality is that you were not born in the wrong time. The reality is that you were born in the right time to be able to bring solutions to the problems that nobody in the world currently knows. You were born to be able to bring solutions to the major problems that our communities are facing. You were born in the right time. So I congratulate you. We are proud of you because by reaching high school graduation, you share with the world, you share with your community that you believe in a set of values that pursuing education will create opportunities for your family, that will create a roadmap for your future generations to come. Today, we are proud of you because by reaching this point, you have proven to our society that you are resilient, that despite the circumstances, that despite the obstacles of the challenges, that in the middle of the ashes, you should rise. We are proud because of your grit. Because whenever people told you were not going to be able to do it, because when the resources lack, or whenever you had to make a decision whether going to work or going to school, you made the right decision by going to school. We are proud of you because of your ganas, because of your desire to succeed. Today we're proud of you. We're proud of you for graduating from high school, for being the courageous class of 2020. But let's be fair. Let's be honest. The reality is that this great achievement does not come on its own. Many people told me that my percentage of graduating from college were almost zero. And many of them were correct because alone you can't. But as a community you can. You see, I was born in the very humble city of San Pedro Sula, Honduras, which has been considered one of the most dangerous places on earth. There I experienced poverty from a very difficult perspective where I lost my little brother because we didn't have money to take him to a hospital. But to you who want to go into the medical field, to you who want to become a nurse and be able to bring health and safety to our community, you inspire me. You bring hope to my life. You see, I experienced violence from a very young age. I experienced Hurricane Mitch in year 1998, which forced my mother and I to be separated after she had to migrate to the United States, to Houston, to a shelter. I lived in Honduras as a street child for almost 2 years, at which time I became victim of gang violence and ended up migrating to the United States as an unaccompanied minor in hopes of reunifying with my family. You see, I was not born in a golden crib, but I understand that an education can change your life. I understand that pursuing an education can completely create a generational impact. And because you have reached this point, I congratulate you and I honor you. You see, I migrated to the United States, and I didn't know a word of English. Not only did I become the first one in my family to graduate from high school, but I pursued an associate's degree at a community college. It was educators who empowered me and told me that my past did not define my future. It was seeing the sacrifices of my parents that put in me a desire to one day tell my mother, you no longer have to work. Education provided me a sense of hope. It provided me a sense of empowerment. It provided me a sense that if I could graduate from college, that I would change the lives of my families, the lives of the people I love the most. I transferred to Texas A&M University, where I completed a bachelor's in math and science. I then completed a master's in English as a second language, and I just recently completed a PhD in urban education. The way that my future generations get to be raised is very different because education provides me a platform to be able to bring hope to our communities in these very difficult times. But today it's about you. And education gives you a pen in which you can rewrite your own story. For those of you who are going to go to the armed forces and to fight for the safety of our communities, I thank you. For those of you who are going into the medical field, for those of you who are going into education, for those of you who are going to help your parents run your own business, for those of you who are going to college, for those of you who put their hopes in education, I salute you and I respect you. And education is going to change your life. And today, my main message to you is this. We are the sacrifices of our parents. We are the advices of our teachers. We are the empowerment of our community. And education is hope. Congratulations, class of 2020. You make us proud. Congratulations, Fort Worth Independent School District. Congratulations, scholars. Congratulations, familia. Congratulations, community. We did it. Today is a day of honor. Today is a day of victory. Today, we gain educators, scholars who will continue to find solutions to the problems that our community needs the most. So once again, it has been my great privilege to address you, to share with you the power of higher education, and to remind you that education will create a generational impact. Once again, congratulations, class of 2020. Congratulations, Fort Worth ISD.
From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. And from now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight, and let this promise in me start. Like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, and we will come back home.
It's funny how time works. It was yesterday that we were learning how to tie our ties in the cafeteria when we were all half our height. Quick shout out to Darius and Jason, by the way. And with baby faces. Our time together brought us more memories than we could count. Dances where we hyped each other up, lock-ins where we stayed up all night playing games and running through the halls, and car rides to Barry on our way to lunch. YMLA, in a sense, has always been a place we can call home. Friends became brothers and teachers became second parents. Over these 7 years, we have built bonds that we will take with us forever, even if our time at YMLA has come to an end. This year was nothing but normal. Our year was cut short. There was no senior prank, no senior skip day, no prom. But the 7 years I have been with y'all is nothing I would change. And if I have learned anything, is that I would cherish every moment. As we all take different paths, let us not forget the place we have called home. If 10 years down the road, brothers, you feel like you need someone to talk to, just know that we are all one phone call away. Brother Bustos, out.
My fellow Fort Worth ISD classmates, with the pandemic looming around us, we are all a bit scared, frightened, or worried, but we will not let this define us. While at Young Men's Leadership Academy, I have learned a lot. From calculating derivatives to writing précis, I not only gained academic skills, but also learned how to tackle new problems and tasks that I could have never imagined, as I am sure all of you have learned as well. These skills are most important now, as we are facing numerous challenges in short periods of time, and must quickly adapt. I never thought I would have to rush to buy toilet paper like it was a flat-screen TV on Black Friday, or send my family a link to my graduation. Nevertheless, life stops for no one. All we can do is persevere and push through it. Luckily, we are prepared, not only because of what has been instilled in us through our individual school experiences, but also because as students we have learned from each other. Whether it's college, a trade school, or the military, we will all create our own paths and be successful in spite of our present circumstances. Present conditions will only serve to make us stronger in ways that we can't see now, but we will as we make our own way in the world. The class of 2020 will certainly be remembered. But let's make it because of what we have accomplished and not because of what we went through. Thank you.
Tayshawn Donnell Smith.
I would like to thank my mom for always pushing me and showing me that wherever I am in life, I can always achieve more. And I would also like to thank my dad for showing me that I have to work hard for things that I want in life.
Oliver Bustos.
Mom, thank you for everything. I wouldn't be here with it if it weren't for you.
Power Born Adams.
I would like to thank my G-Mom for always being there for me, helping me get through school.
Luis Angel Alvarado.
Hi, I'd like to thank my family and a couple of my brothers for helping me through tough times and getting me through these situations.
Maximilian Armand Ayala Manresa.
I thank my mother and my father for always being there and always teaching me what was right from wrong and just sticking with me and always making sure I was on my stuff.
Fernando Angel Bermejo Ruiz.
I just want to thank my parents, especially my mom, for supporting me throughout my entire life. Anything that I've had problems with, she's always been there. I just want to say thank you, Mom.
Kenton Michael Carney.
I would like to thank my parents for supporting and believing in my dreams.
Emiliano Cervantes.
I want to thank my mom for helping me and encouraging me to finish all these school years here at the YMLA. And if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be here today.
Mason Amon Dennefield.
I want to thank my parents and my grandparents for giving me everything I needed to succeed in life.
Brandon Lamar Dixon.
I want to give a shout out to all of the YMLA staff who helped me through my years in high school and middle school, my brothers, and my parents.
Jacqueline Kayun Fleming.
I want to thank my family and friends for supporting me and believing in me that I can achieve anything.
Darius Charles Ford.
First of all, I just want to thank my mother and my father, my step-parents and my grandparents for always supporting me, helping me through thick and thin, and whatever I do in my aspirations.
Spheris Arthur Foster.
I would like to thank my entire family, especially my parents, for helping me through my graduation and making sure I make it through it.
Jason Jesus Gonzalez.
I want to thank mostly my parents, my mom, my dad, for always being the influencers that they are to me. I want to thank them so much for always believing in me and trusting me.
Davian Darrell Harper.
I would like to give a special thank you to my mom for always having faith in me, never giving up, and always keeping God first. And I love you.
Emmanuel Felton Jackson.
Today, I want to thank my mom, my G-mom, and my cousins for supporting me all through the years of high school.
David Darren Johnson.
I would like to thank my mother, my brother, and my sister for supporting me throughout my 14 years of being in school. Without them, none of this would be possible. Thank you.
Michael Dwayne Jones Jr.
I want to say thank you to all my family and friends and the teachers for helping me through this progress through 6th grade through 12th. I just really appreciate it.
Henry Lewis Cadillac.
I want to thank my friends and family, especially my mom and my dad. My dad put me on the career path that I want to go on. My mom kept pushing me to get my Eagle Scout and to graduate as class of 2020.
Caleb Michael Klein.
I want to thank my mom, my friends, and my cousins because without them, I wouldn't have achieved this goal. Thank you.
Riley Reed Knapp.
Mom and dad, as well as my friends and the whole brotherhood and the dream team for helping me through my YMLA, and I couldn't be here without all of you. Thank you.
Yusef Alexander Luthan.
I'd like to thank everyone who's basically been supporting me throughout my journey, but most importantly, I'd like to thank my mom for getting me to building me the man who I am today.
Joshua Martinez.
I want to thank my parents and my brothers for the support that they gave me and to show me the person who I am today.
Jorge Gabriel Martinez Rodriguez.
Thank the Lord. And I'd also like to thank my parents and my mom and dad for pushing me through and to finish high school. And I'd also like to thank my family and friends and my cousins.
Christian Negrete.
I'm just very thankful for my mom for pushing me in those times, keeping my head up, keeping my spirits up. And I just want to thank my dad too, also my brothers for the man that they made me today.
Joel Perez Rubio.
I want to thank my whole family for encouraging me to pursue my dreams, but especially my mom and my dad, who inspired me to become who I am today.
Austin Anthony Person.
Thank God for his favor over my life, my parents for their love and support, my grandparents, my cousins, and my aunts and uncles, and my godparents.
Elijah Denari Pierce.
I'd like to thank his God. His unconditional love and mercy for me helped me get through school. My family and my siblings, their examples for me helped me guide myself through high school and be the man I want to be. And my godparents, they've always been there for me.
Deunte DeJuan Lee Preston.
I just want to thank my mom, my granny for always pushing me, telling me I'm intelligent, wonderful, brilliant, and I'm an excellent scholar. To always push and try hard no matter what the challenge is.
Jared Gabriel Reyna.
I'd like to say thank you to my mom and my family for pushing me on and bringing me up to this point.
Edward Jared Rodriguez.
Thanks to my grandparents for helping me keep my faith strong, and to my mother for being my motivation in everything I do.
Coach, you're my rock, and you're the person who I want to be.
Adam Huang Tran.
I want to thank my family, my friends, my teachers for motivating me, and especially my brother Kevin for motivating me to join the Army.
Darren Raekwon Tucker.
I'd like to thank my parents and my siblings for the motivation that provided me to succeed today.
Tyrek Jashawn Valentine.
So I want to give a special honor to my mother and my older brother for not only just being there, but also inspiring me to believe in my heart.
Connor Washington.
I want to thank the man above for always leading me in the right direction. Secondly, I would like to thank my mother and my Nana for always giving me good words of wisdom.
Omar Yanez.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you to my family members and to my friends that helped me throughout this journey. I couldn't have done it without you.
The turning of the tassel is symbolic of graduation. It is not just a symbol of whether a student has been awarded his or her diploma, but also a symbol of achievement. A symbol of you closing the high school chapter of your life and starting your life as an adult. Using your left hand, please join me in moving your tassel from the right side to the left. Congratulations, you are now graduates of the Paul Laurence Dunbar Young Men's Leadership Academy. Thank you.